So moving on to public comment. At this time, we will take public comment on items that appear on today's agenda. Speakers will be limited to 2 minutes and are asked to begin their comments by identifying themselves and the agenda item to which they are addressing. And if I can go ahead and call the two names who are signed up, Sam Balomeo and Alex Zimmerman. Gentlemen.
Hey, hi, my name is Sam Balomeo. I'm with StandUP-America. I am going to talk about the agenda, but what I'm going to talk about is the process in which the agenda is conceived, and the items on the agenda I feel don't carry weight if the process in which you guys put the stuff on the agenda and allow for public testimony is not, if you don't do it with public testimony, you're not allowing the public to speak on other issues. What I'm trying to say...
So, Sam, I think I've just heard you explain what you want to speak to. And
yes.
I think I understand what you just said.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
okay.
I didn't hear you say that you wanted to address one of the items that was actually before us.
Yes.
Well, I heard you say that you wanted to address process and how the agenda...
Process, right. Well, if CB 117471, I don't feel should be enacted, so that's my opinion, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So freedom of speech, I want to give you my points and reasons. I did have a meeting recently with one of the council members' aides 2 weeks ago, and still haven't heard back yet. The process I'm talking about is for anything on the agenda to have any validity, you need to have public participation and input on other things besides this agenda item that might be related that you're not even discussing in your meetings. Federal Way, Bothell, Everett, Bellevue, they all hold meetings at nighttime. Right now we're in conventional work hours, so this won't carry any weight if you approve it or disapprove of it because the public has no chance to come here. If the cameras will show that the audience is filled with empty seats. We don't have the public to approve or disagree with this item.
And do you have anything to say about item number one?
Item number one should not be passed because no one is here to speak on behalf of it. And if you guys don't hold this meeting at night for this item, I don't think it should be passed. I don't think any item should be passed unless you have a nighttime meeting and you require that public speak about whatever they want. And you only give 2 minutes. And I can name the rest of the cities on this sheet I have. They all require at least 3 minutes per citizen. 5 minutes some places, and if there's too many citizens here, they require overflow at the end of the meeting after the business has happened. And none of you folks do this. You only allow 2 minutes, and you only allow it just after lunchtime when everyone has to go back to work. So really, you're just imitating working on behalf of the people. I want to see you. My time's up, so let me just finish by saying we tried coming back in December when you were doing your every other year review of public participation and interaction, and we told you we would like you to change it so that public could come and address you openly, and you've yet to do it. So I'm going to continually come here and request that you start behaving in a way that the public can start engaging you again.
Your time is up, Sam. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex Zimmerman. I represent StandUP-America. Guys, I'm totally out. I don't understand you. You're supposed to be.
Alex, is there going to be an item that you're going to address on the agenda?
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. This will be about You're supposed to be talk about, give chance people to talk in most what is possible, more than possible. You know what I mean? It's good for you. You represent people. So it's tyranny right now, 100%. And I told you many times before. It says don't have a sense what is you doing. You represent people, so when people come like we or somebody want talking about something only for 2 minutes, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be happy. It's not people here, you know what I mean? How you can be happy when nobody come and nobody talk to you? What are you doing here?
Alex, is there an item on the agenda that you wish to address?
No, but this is a pure tyranny, what is I want to explain to you guys.
Alex, if there's no item on the agenda that you're addressing, then...
Exactly, you want... Exactly.
That has not been lost on me.
You block us, everything what is we want, what is people will have chance of talking. It's supposed to be by definition. You here for this reason only, in this constitution. And you don't want doing this? It can only show how your mental condition not good. You don't understand what is you doing. And everything what is you doing is a pure tyranny. And come to gangster with Gestapo principle. If we talking about this, can you explain to me why in empty absolutely room you don't give chance couple people like we talking? Where is common sense? I don't understand this. Are you understand? I don't hear you. Thanks.
Thank you.
I didn't sign up. Can I speak?
You haven't signed up. Would you like to speak?
Yeah.
So if I can get you to sign up, that would be terrific. Thank you. Go ahead.
My name is Mia Jacobson, and I'm also with StandUP-America. My friends and I are here to ask you for a public meeting every month without a set agenda that we can address you guys. Right now, whenever we want to come talk to you, we have to deal with this situation with what we have to say not being on the agenda, when there's a lot of things that maybe you guys just haven't thought of that is within the public opinion that needs to be spoken about, especially in the times that we're living in, when there's a lot of things coming up that you guys don't seem to be finding the time to talk about it. So if we had this public meeting, it would be such an incredible opportunity for the government to really show that they're on our side, that they're willing to have a conversation with us. One of the major issues, particularly in my generation, is that we've completely lost trust. We don't know if you guys want to hear what we have to say, and my experience here is that
So Mia, is there an item on the agenda that you'd like to address?
So you don't want to hear what we have to say. It's this understanding of being on the agenda, we're not following your train of conversation.
And I know that you're new to this, but we've had an ongoing conversation with Sam and with Alex, and so the rules for the full council are set where it is required that you speak to something that's on the full council agenda.
I completely understand that.
And in the committee level, that is a more open format, and there are committee meetings multiple times a day throughout the course of every week, as well as evening meetings that are set for particular subjects in all parts of the city, not just in City Hall. There are also multiple opportunities to speak with the mayor at town halls, as well as council members at different town hall meetings. So
I've gone to the town hall meetings and attempted to speak to the mayor.
Glad. And so is there an item today that you want to address?
I want to talk about the process of democratic government, which is relevant to every single ordinance that you produce, because it comes as a result of that process.
Right.
If that's illogical, I'd like for you to explain why that doesn't make sense.
It's a stretch of our rules, and so the rules are really intended to help us get the work of the day done in this particular session. So I very much appreciate you coming down, but I think we've probably exhausted it for today.
So the work of the day is more important than you listening to the public, it seems.
That's
rules, guys.
Again, that's your phrasing of that, and I think we're done with public comment for today.
Am I stretching that? Doesn't it seem that that's what it indicates, that because of the way that it's set up right now, as something that was set up 40 years ago, different reality. We're living in a different world right now.
I think we're done for now, Mia. Thank you.
And you just won't.
We'll see you next time.
You don't have any time for us. You don't.
We'll
you
see
just
you next
smile
time.
at me and shake
Well, we've
your
got
head
plenty
like,
of time for you. We talk with you regularly. I don't think it's a question of not having time for you.
Well, you're telling me throughout our conversation, the only response is that you don't have time for me. So that's the
I'm
conversation
telling you that we are
we're
done
having.
for now.
It's not a real one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.